What's up, guys? We are back with another video. Today is a little bit different. We've got a different vibe going. I'm going to be going down the streets of Bath, Somerset, and asking people what would they tell their 18-year-old self. I think that's a good little question to start asking. Carry on watching for more. So the reason that I'm doing this today is because I kind of was thinking about my 2026 video, like my goals for 2026. It was kind of like, I feel like a lot of people don't have their like goals in check, and that's kind of okay. And I'm about to prove it to you in this video because everyone else is like, everyone will have a thing where it's like, everybody will have a thing where it's like, I wish I could tell my 18-year-old self this. So let me just prove that to you. But it's not just about what people would tell their 18-year-old selves. I feel like the reason I'm doing this video and the reason I'm going around to strangers and asking them what they would ask their 18-year-old selves is just kind of to emphasize that, you know, things happen in life. It's not going to be 100% all the time. You're not going to have the best day all the time. And this kind of proves that everyone on the planet has messed up somewhere, and they would tell their 18-year-old self, probably their 12-year-old self, their 10-year-old self, their 5-year-old self, don't do this, do this instead. And I feel like that's really important to emphasize in our day-to-days, because sometimes people mess up. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do, sometimes it's a big mess up, sometimes it's a small mess up, and that's okay. And I feel like that's something we need to start getting comfortable with as people, as humans, because it happens all the time. But let's hear a few examples of this. Hi guys, so my name's Owen, what's your names?
Steve, and that's...
Hi, Barbara.
Steve and Barbara, here we are guys. So what's one thing that you would tell your 18-year-old self if you got the chance?
It's quite a difficult question. I mean, if we're talking about what I'd tell them, I'd say time goes very quickly. I'd say be very aware of, you are 18, but time does, as I can testify to the fact that I'm the age I am now, seems to have gone extremely quickly. I'd say don't be too rigid in terms of the way you think about things, whether it's to do with people, whether it's to do with society, whether it's to do with anything, work. Try and be flexible. And I would say keep an open mind and try and be sort of like open to people generally. That's
really good advice, actually.
One of the things I would say would be not to be afraid to ask if you want something, if you need help or advice or, for anything, for health, for whatever your state of mind is in, is to get that and just go and enjoy life. Yeah. Enjoy it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Nice to see you guys. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye. So, we have another lovely couple here. Couple? Yeah, lovely couple here. So, my name's Owen. Nice to meet you. What were your names?
George.
Lucy.
Lucy. Okay, we've got George and Lucy on the screen now. So, basically, the question I want to ask is, what's one thing you tell your 18-year-old self if you got a chance?
Probably work harder.
Work harder.
Also have more fun.
Yeah,
Mine would be don't worry as much. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry as much.
Work harder, have fun, don't worry as much. Very inspirational words. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So we've got another two people here for answering the what would you do if you're 18, or what would you tell yourself if you're 18 again. So what are we thinking, guys?
I would tell my 18-year-old self just to embrace who I was, because I spent way too many years trying to act butcher than I am, and it was a lot more fun living when I stopped trying to be somebody else. So yeah, good one.
That's great advice. I actually really resonate with that one. And do you have an answer?
I think so, yeah. I'd probably just tell myself, don't overthink it, because you're probably on the right track even if you don't know it. And if you look back in 10 years, you'll probably look back at them as they'll be pretty good. So yeah, don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it. There we go. That's two really good advice. Did you want to say your YouTube channel?
Totally Tony on Instagram and YouTube.
Totally Tony. Go give it a watch and a follow. There we go. And what's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron. Okay. Hello, Aaron. So basically, what I'm trying to do is figure out what people would tell their 18-year-old selves if they got a chance. What would you do?
Ooh, 18-year-old self. I think reflecting on what I was like at 18, I think I was probably a very shy, quiet person. I think looking at me now, I'd probably say probably say try not to worry too much. I think, I've learned over the years to try and just sort of go with the flow, really, and sort of like, go my own way, if you like, and seeing like what I've personally done and achieved the last few years in that, and compared to where I was maybe at 18 in that, I never would have thought in a million years that I would have personally seen more of the world in that, gone the other side of the world, like Australia, America, and such and that, and hell-bent and more crazy, and more wanting to do more of that in the future and that. So, I'll probably just say, look, just try and enjoy yourself, go with the flow, and try not to stress out too much, because I think it will be all right in the end.
That's perfect advice. I think that's actually a really good idea as well. I kind of mentioned this in the 2026 video, but just kind of going with the flow is kind of like the best way to grasp life, I think. Yeah. Yeah, no, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Cheers. So I'm here with another guest here. What was your name?
Charlie Minty.
Charlie Minty, there we go. He's a street artist based in Bath. Are you based in Bath?
Bath-based, yes.
Bath-based. So he's here regularly. Basically, I'm trying to gauge what people would tell their 18-year-old self if they had the chance.
Yeah, that's a difficult question to answer. But I suppose about 5 years ago when I started painting full-time, what prompted me to take that jump from doing a normal, regular job was that, I was remembering what I wanted to do when I was 17, 18, and so I really was following my dream, which I'd sort of lost sight of a bit, because I tried to get a career and do what everyone else was doing rather than sort of doing what I wanted to do. So I was the kind of herd mentality, following like sheep. That I should have just stuck to what I wanted to do and what I dreamed of doing when I was a teenager, really. So it just took me a few years to come back to that. Yeah, I did.
That's a really good way. Like, kind of just doing what you want to do and not following the crowd. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've always tried to do that, but really, I think also I was always supposed to do this, and I was trying to avoid becoming a sort of stereotypical sort of artist, like Van Gogh and these ones that are quite famous, but led quite sort of troubled lives, and those seem to be the most well-known sort of examples of really great artists. And but yeah, it is possible to follow your dream and make a living and be happy and earn enough to live on. So I think everyone should try and at least give it a go before they abandoned their dreams. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Charlie. I appreciate that. Nice to meet you.
So there we are. I mean, that's 5 great examples of how these people have just gone with the flow and let things pan out, and how their 18-year-old selves or their younger selves should just stop worrying. And I feel like that's something that we really need to start focusing on. And I'm definitely going to start focusing on it this year. You should too.
So, guys, we're here with yet another guest. Honestly, Bath public are really polite today. So, basically, I'm trying to gauge is what people would tell their 18-year-old self if you got the chance.
Great question. So when I was 18, I think I craved social validation, and I think that took me into a few areas that an 18-year-old shouldn't be going into that young. So I would tell my 18-year-old self that you're enough. I'd tell my 18-year-old self that validation isn't everything, and I think self-validation is the most important thing. I surrounded myself with people that I considered were important, and they weren't. They just considered themselves as important, and I didn't have that ability yet because I wasn't old enough. So as an adult now, I would tell my younger self, you're young, you're just starting off, take it step by step. You don't have to be 30 tomorrow. And I think the overall message would be that I'm enough. Like me then, I'm enough. I didn't need to improve anymore, but I thought that I did. And I thought that I could reinforce that around other people that didn't have the greatest intentions for themselves. So I would tell my future self that I am my own best friend, as I am now, and to treat myself as such.
That's really inspirational, actually. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay.
So, the cameraman Finn, massive thank you to Finn, by the way. Really appreciate everything you've done for this video. His girlfriend came and joined us for the second half of this video. And this is Ev, guys. Welcome, Ev, to the community.
So, this is Ev, the person who stopped us from climbing Penny Fan safely. So basically, Ev recently just turned
21.
And that is older than 18, as you probably already know. So what would you tell your 18-year-old self, Ev?
I'd probably tell my own self to branch out to everything. So don't just stick to one thing, especially when it comes to schools. If there's anything outside of school, just do it. There was a lot of things that I missed out on, especially through COVID as well. But I should have tried harder to branch out on other things. So working more on my education, seeing other type of career goals, but to also like not stress about it so much and just kind of see where it goes. Like, you're still young. You don't actually start growing up until you finish school. You don't start growing up at the age of like 10. So probably just tell myself that, really. So.
Cool. Basically, chill out. Do you have time for a question? Oh, that's a shame. Do you have time for a question, miss? No? Okay, well, have a good day. Do you guys have time for a quick question? You do? Are you okay if it's on camera? Yes! I love that. She's just... Okay, so, what would they tell their 18-year-old self? So what would you tell your younger self? Like, a piece of advice.
I would say don't be concerned too much about the future.
Okay.
Just focus on enjoying your life before it gets too late.
That's really good advice.
That's what I'm trying to live at the moment.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Do you have time for a question? I just got ignored. Excuse me, ladies. Do you have time for a quick question? A quick question. I'm on YouTube. Is that okay? Yeah? So I'm basically asking members of the public what they tell their 18-year-old self.
Okay.
If that's okay? Yeah?
You ask don't take life so too seriously.
Okay.
It's a long time. It's not a race. And things can happen when you're 30, 40. If it's not happening now, don't get too stressed about it.
That's really good advice. How about yourself?
And I'm 86.
86?
Yeah, so live life to the full.
Well, can I say you don't look a day over 20?
Oh, thank you.
No worries. And thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I'd probably tell my 18-year-old self, like, not to put pressure to go to uni, because I'm at university here in Bath. Like, I don't have to go to university. Like, it's not the be-all, end-all. Yeah.
First of all, I'd say that you don't have to have a plan at this age because we're so young. Like, everyone puts pressure on you to have a plan, and you don't need that.
Yeah.
Not right now, especially. And another one is make mistakes because that's how you learn. You never learn from success. You only learn from mistakes.
That's really good advice. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that.
So I only have one more interview to show you guys, but I just want to say before that interview takes place, I hope that you guys are a little bit more comfortable by watching this video that not everything works, not everything's perfect. And I hope that you've taken some advice from it, because I feel like there's a lot to learn from other people's perspectives and views and opinions. And yeah, basically just chill out, guys. We're all gonna be fine. But on with the last interview.
You think you should ask me? Okay, that's okay, fine.
It appears the roles have been reversed.
The turned table.
So, Owen, what would you tell your 18-year-old self?
That's a really good question. I don't think I've heard that question before, so I'm going to need like a second to think about it. There we go, I got it. I think I'd tell my 18-year-old self that it's really not that deep. Like, look at what I'm doing right now. I'm on camera, I'm 21 years of age, and like, it's kind of just, I'm doing my own thing. Like, I don't do this full time. This is fully hobby. I've got, at the moment of this video, I've got 92 subscribers, which, thank you every single 92 of you. But like, 92 subscribers going around people in Bath is crazy. Like, this is like main YouTuber stuff, and I'm not a main YouTuber. So, I rate you guys for watching it. But yeah, just kind of do it. If you're bored, this is a good way to kill time.
I think it's good that you're using it as a part-time thing and not relying on it as a...
100%. I feel like if you rely on it, then it becomes less authentic.
100%. Thank you so much for your time, Owen.
Thank you. See you later. So by the train station now, it's actually really hard to get people to speak to you when they're like so busy. we've had a couple people, we've had a few couples. We had that guy who shouted out his YouTube channel. It's Tony time. It should be that if it's not. But no, it's just Tony, that's it. It's just Tony. But yeah, it's kind of a hard one. We got a welcome to Bath thing here. .co.uk because we're in England. You know, I was speaking to a tattoo artist on Instagram and he said he's from Bath. So I said, okay, how much would it be for a new tattoo? Anyway, we got talking and he was like, oh, that's not the style I do, but I'll send you to my other guy who's in Portland. Turns out he's from Bath, Maine, USA. Bit long for a tattoo.
How do you think today has been with all these questions?
No, it's been good. It's been good. So basically, after my whole day of asking random people what the what they do if they were 18, or what would they tell their 18-year-old self, the conclusion I've come to is kind of just relax, take it slow. Life's not a race. You've got so long to do stuff. Also, people are sometimes rude and people are sometimes nice, and you kind of just gotta go out there and do it, and to find out. The cameraman spoke over me, but basically this is one of Bath's hidden gems because if you turn around, cameraman, there's a lot of like cafes and things where you can just like sit down, have a coffee and eat, which is really cool. Oh, sorry. So I just got bumped into. But yeah, it's a really cool place. Look at all these cafes and coffees and people and cafes and coffee. People are starting to wind down in Bath now. It's quite an early city to wind down, to be fair. The nightlife's about to start. The day drinkers are about to come out. Yeah. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this video. I hope it's also been quite insightful. If that's a word, that's a word. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. And tell me what you enjoyed most about this video and what you'd like to see in the future, because I will do it just for you and myself.